I made a big mistake. So something has to change if I want to make this dream happen. Uber Eats is not working for me. I mean, am I realistic? Am I being delusional or naive? Am I too old to do this? I can't give up, not right now. I need to give it a really good shot. I think I have a new plan. Hi, my name is Julieta and I live in a car. I am an aspiring nomad artist. My dream is to be able to travel around North America and paint, doing plein air, which is basically painting outside. And also getting a beautiful van that it's also a mini art studio, like this one. This is my fantasy. Anyway, I made a big mistake. I jumped in too quickly because I jump in to do this lifestyle with a lot of credit card debt and not a really good source of income, which was stupid. And I'm gonna explain it in a different video because there's a whole story behind it, obviously. And maybe I should have waited and get rid of the debt first, but I couldn't wait. I had to do it because, I'm not getting any younger. Anyway, so I've been doing Uber Eats for a while and it's not working out for many reasons. The first one, obviously, is not enough money. The second is because I already live in my car and working on my car is kind of too much. Also, I am my own boss and I'm a terrible boss. I let myself off the hook constantly. One of the reasons is because I feel guilty when I'm doing Uber Eats because I feel like I should be working on my art on my art business. And when I'm working on my art business, I feel guilty because I should be doing Uber Eats. So I'm like in this cycle that I don't know how to break, because in my very naive brain, I thought that I was gonna be able to live out of my car with the income from my art business, and that's not happening. I mean, I knew it was gonna take time, but it's kind of taking longer than I thought. I know it's because I need to get rid of my debt first. If I didn't have any credit card debt, then it would be much easier, right? But what I'm feeling right now is like I'm living on standby, that I'm in like a transition that is lasting like too long. So here's my dilemma. Should I get a full-time job and work 24/7 and get rid of my debt? Or should I find a middle point and enjoy myself by doing things that make me happy, like, painting outside and keep drawing, keep improving my drawing skills and my painting skills. And of course, I'm going to get rid of my debt slower because I'm not going to be working as much. But I'm not going to feel like I'm living on like in this transition mode all the time, I don't know. I feel like I should hate my life because I don't really have much of a social life. I have one friend here. And the other day she told me that I should go back home because it seems like nothing is happening, right? And she's right, but I can't give up right now. I want to really give it a good try. But right now I do feel like I'm on standby, that I'm not going to be able to actually start my life until I get rid of my debt and start traveling and doing what I really love. And I feel like getting a regular job is going to help me do that. Like if I have a schedule, I'm going to be able to, on my days off without feeling guilty, I'm gonna be able to like travel around here. I'm in Southern California. There's beautiful places that I could pretend I'm traveling for the day, right? And also eventually camping, because I've never camped in my life, and I really wanna do that, especially if I'm gonna be traveling, right? Anyway, back to the point about giving up Uber Eats. And I don't think I'm gonna give it up. Maybe mix it up with some other job. And it seems like counterintuitive to get a job, but maybe that's a compromise that I'm gonna have to make. I'm so confused on what to get and what to prioritize. Like, should I prioritize my art business, and eventually with that I'm gonna be able to get rid of my debt and working on CEO, working on my website, on my Etsy shop. But I've been doing this for so long and it's really not working. Or should I just do what I want to do, and which is one of the things, obviously, is my YouTube channel, and doing plein air, paint outside, improve my art skills, and just get rid of the debt very, very slowly with a job on the side, and just do that for a while. I don't know. Anyway, I applied to Trader Joe's, Michael's, Target, and I also to a local restaurant, and I've heard back from Trader Joe's and they didn't hire me. I heard from Michael's, again, I was not selected. But I did hear back from Target, and I had a virtual interview. So I'm waiting to hear from them. I got hired. Yeah, I got hired. It's an on-demand position, which means that I get to pick up shifts, or they can call me asking me to cover some shifts if they have a lot of work, which kind of defeat the purpose of what I wanted from a job, from a steady job. But the reality is that I have to travel to Miami in October. It's a family thing and I have to do it. So it's actually pretty good, at least for now, because after a few months, I think I can ask to be on a regular schedule. So we'll see. So I'm going to have an orientation in a few days. So I'm going to let you know how that went next. So I got my orientation and went very well. I'm going to be at the checkout lane. So I'm going to be a cashier basically. So the next 2.5 weeks, I'm going to have fixed shifts. So, for training purposes, and doing some computer training also. I don't know. I have high hopes. We'll see what happens. We'll see if I actually like it, because I've never in my life worked for a corporation. I mean, I usually work by myself as a freelancer. So this is going to be a first. And I did work at restaurants, but they were like small restaurants, and they were really nice and cozy, which is something that I would love to do. But my CV, it's terrible, because nobody knows what a script supervisor was. That was my job. And one day I'm going to explain what I used to do. I'm so surprised that these people hired me. So I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I will report back to you in a few weeks and to see if this is actually good for me, because it might not be good for me. I might not be able to handle I don't know. I'm not someone that is comfortable working in that type of environment, but I'm gonna have to get over it. So I appreciate you watching the video until the end. It would be really cool if you can like, comment, or subscribe. Thank you very much for being here. Ciao.